What's going on there, guys? This is Challenge Inc. and today we are back with some more Bejeweled 3. I'm gonna try and do a high score on this one. It's probably gonna involve me trying to get at least 1,000,000, but I'm gonna attempt it. And we're just gonna see if it goes through smoothly. I'm not really up for like anything over 1,000,000, but you know, anything over 1,000,000 would obviously be nice. And we have our two hypercubes right here, but I don't think we're gonna be able to pop them both. But if we can, that will be magic. I'm gonna try and get rid of that star gem over there. They want me to... Yeah, I'm gonna try and get rid of that one. See what happens. Alright, let's go for the blue. I'm going to teach you a little trick on diamond mine. If you see bits of earth, soil, whatever you want to call it, like this here, you always want to try and get a match round about there-ish where I had it, and with that red one as well, because you're gonna get both angles of the destruction, and it's like that one. It's gonna get rid of this one here, and this one here. So you're gonna get a pretty good destruction radius. And at the end of the day, that is what you really want. Because you want to try and get rid of all of the most parts of it as possible. Is you want to try and get there to the next level with enough time for you to play around with, trying to get some gems here and there. And it's as simple as that, really. There's not really much to diamond mine, except for that you have to have a fast concept on the pacing, and you need to know where to place your jewels carefully so that you can actually win. It's much easier when you put it into practice. Like here, the green exploded almost everything except for this little block here. It's easier that way because it's just a simple way of getting down. Just use the hypercubes to your advantage, and you're gonna be okay with it pretty much. Now you see that hypercube was right there. It destructed everything except for that little block. That's an annoyance because I could have gotten a hefty lot of seconds there. But I got 30, which was more than normal, so I'm not too fussed about that. And trying to go around the different points, you can find out where you really want to play the gems the most. Because at the point, I'm trying to make some flame gems where I can. Try and create a larger explosive radius rather than the ones that I'm creating at the moment. You'll find out why in a minute. See? Just like that. It destroyed both of those blocks. I can't speak today. It destroyed both of those blocks that were probably not going to go otherwise. And just try to keep going at it. You get there eventually. So you're probably wondering, why do I love Bejeweled 3 so much? It's not the question of liking it, it's much more the question of saying that It's a fun game to play. It's not essentially a time waster, but you can get really high scores and you can feel good about it whilst doing it, which is what I like doing. I like to feel good when I play a game. I don't want rage, I don't want anything like that. So, you're gonna try and want the best possibilities out of the game that you're playing, whatever or anything. I play a lot of decent games, and you get tons of people who will like to rage. I say don't, quite simply because there's no point in doing it. You're not gonna get anywhere in life, you're not gonna get better at what you're doing. I'm not trying to pilot your own lives, guys. I'm just trying to state the obvious. So, that is really why I play Bejeweled free, because I like to set a high score for myself. And that high score could be even broken, beaten, or even just done out by someone else that I know or someone halfway across the world. It doesn't really matter to me because I know that I've set a record that people are trying to beat. Which, damn, is really, really fun, knowing that that's happening. But with Bejeweled, you are going to be probably setting records all across the place. It's not really that bad when you get used to it. Because on the iPod, I used to play this game quite a lot. And it just got to the point where I wanted to move on from the iPod, which is essentially on the go, to doing it here on the PC. You're probably wondering why would I want to do that, because I can play it on the go. But here on the PC, it's a little bit more fast-paced, because you're on a bigger screen, you're seeing what's happening more, rather than actually playing on a much smaller screen. That's probably going to take a little bit of lengthy time to get around, finding the different jewels here and there. And yeah, quite simply, you want to play on the biggest screen possible, right? Of course you do. So that's why I came to PC and, well, pretty much started playing most of my games here on the PC. And Bejeweled is pretty much one of those. So I just wanted to try and stretch it out a little bit and play most games that I love to play elsewhere, such as on the console or on my iPod. And it can be a little bit different on the PC. Most of my friends that I know, they play different games, which you can't frankly find elsewhere, which is why I think PC has a little bit of overedge on consoles and touch devices and stuff like that. I prefer it better. I've had my PC for about a year now, and I've enjoyed every bit of having that PC. I've had my ups and downs with gaming, it's been across the board, and Bejeweled is one of them. It's my love. I would play this till the day I die, pretty much. You probably find this going to my coffin on my funeral, and you'd probably find in my hands an iPod with Bejeweled playing on it. I can guarantee you that, guys. That is truth. A true story right there. So, we just hit 500k, bang on the mark of 500k. We're kind of halfway there, you may say, but yeah, it's kind of like, you've gotta have the nerve to play Bejeweled for a really high length of time to get the best possibilities out of it, I'd say. It's not like another game where you could play just for about a couple of minutes or even a couple of hours. just to get like a sort of short, quick benefit out of it. But Bejeweled has to be mastered, one might say. And I quite agree with that because you're going to be having a lot of different ways to be playing each of your games. And this is exactly what it is on Bejeweled. You're gonna have a lot of different ways to complete the levels, whether it's from butterflies to diamond mine to even lightning mode. You're gonna have all those different methods, and that can either help you or it can't. But here on diamond mine, as I said before, you want to try and get those flame gems. I think flame gems are more suited for diamond mine than the star gems actually are, because sometimes star gems don't always take out the block itself. They just unearth the rocks or the treasure that is on the block itself, and it could kind of delay you in your process of what you're just trying to do. Kind of getting flame gems is to your advantage. Much like that, you want to try and move them over to the best possible length. And as we are nearing this 30-second mark, I'm kind of getting pretty anxious right now because I'm not getting anything. I get that a lot. And see that there, as I said in my previous video, I got screwed over by that gem dropping down. It's very easy to get screwed over on this game. I'm not a fan of it. Who is, basically? But it's kind of awkward in a sense because you are trying to get a time or whatever, and it just kind of doesn't go your way because at the end of the day you just got locked off. It's kind of annoying. I don't think it's that necessary, but EA kind of think it is. You could kind of say that EA are the masters of trolling. I'd probably say that they are. In that sense. I don't think I'm going to beat 100. A million, sorry. I don't think I'm going to hit 1,000,000. It would be lovely if I could. But I just don't see it coming. Ooh, that was a waste. That was a waste. Well, that's it, guys. That's the score. 380 was our depth. We got a badge, clearing 350 flame gems. And we got $840,500 and all these lovely jewels here. We got silvers, blues, and golds. Not too bad. And as our best treasure, a dubious lens, never heard the hell of it. And as you can see, that's my high score right there. I got that earlier on during the week. And yeah. I tried to record it, but I don't think it went through. But I'll see later on if it went through. I'll try and upload it to my channel, if I can. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video today. I really do appreciate it, as it means a great deal amount to me. If you guys would like to see more of this, please do. You may want to like this video, or you might want to subscribe, as I'm trying to bring Bejeweled back to YouTube so that people can see that it's not just a game of the past, but it's a game you can rather play on many different platforms. So thank you very much, guys, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And as always, guys, I will see you a lot later. Goodbye for now.